This year's Outstanding Teacher Summit dubbed OUT was organized by the outgoing Outstanding Teacher of the Year 2022, Stella Gyimaah Larbi, with the aim of bringing together teachers and equipped resource persons to encourage and motivate them to accept the new age and time we are in, and also to abreast themselves with it. The summit, under the theme Nurturing Outstanding Teachers in a Digital Era, had in attendance the Deputy Minister for Information, Fatimatu Abubakar, lecturers from various tertiary institutions, TTAG officials, NAT officials, directors of education from various regions, district, circuit, head teachers, and interested stakeholders. Speaking at the event, the Deputy Minister for Information, Fatimatu Abubakar, indicated that publishers and teachers should consider publishing audiobooks in addition to hard copy books so as to reach more students and children in this technological age. She also opined that STEM education, ICT and digital literacy in this era should not only be the preserve of science, math or ICT teachers, but all teachers should at least strive to earn proficiency in these fields.
In the face of all this data, we have to transform some of the materials that we are using into visuals that students who may have academic challenges or who may be disabled to have access to those platforms. For instance, if you look at the Indian style of teaching and learning, they have virtually moved all the academic work onto YouTube. I'm a student of international law, doing my LLM in international dispute resolution, and you can find every single module of your program on YouTube, in short videos, in long videos, for the benefit of students who may not even have opportunities in your respective schools.
Vice President of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, Lucy Amanda Samoa, also intimated that it is imperative for teachers to adapt to new technologies to facilitate teaching in this digital age, since this generation of students may be more conversant with learning by the manipulation of symbols and learning through their environment. She added that with technology and the existence of the internet, education can be accessible at a one-stop online platform.
Practically, how do we adapt to new technologies so that our standing teachers can live within the digital age? Okay, so why is it important? For me, I will say that it is not a choice to make a teacher digital or live in a digital world. It is imperative because you have different groups of learners put under the teacher that the teacher must nurture. And using curriculum, when I study curriculum, I want to know that there are different types of students. Some learn with words, some learn by manipulating symbols, as in mathematics, some learn from their environment, some learn using hidden curriculum, that is like Madam Chen mounting the podium, she's my model. So I really want to walk the way she walks. Calculated steps, and that is hidden curriculum that students learn. It is imperative for us to know that we were born before computer, but this era of learners that we have, it is important and well noted that they are born in the digital age. So how then is it important for me as a teacher, an outstanding teacher, to be able to live up to expectation? If I am not only teaching, nurturing, but then I want to impact to this learner who has been born in the digital age.
In an interview with the Outstanding Teacher of the Year 2022, who doubles as the organizer of the 2023 OUT Summit, Stella Gyimaah Larbi said, teachers and other stakeholders coming together will aid in achieving a common goal, which will be to create more outstanding teachers in a digital age.
Attention to the panel discussion, I mentioned that reorientation. And so reorientation and education, if we keep training teachers, if we keep educating teachers then on the way to go, this is the new normal, then we are going to see the change that we desire. And the world has evolved, and they are knowing, if our teachers now know that if you don't cope with the new times, you'll be left behind. And so it all calls for a lot of education for the teachers to know that, see, times are evolving, times are changing. What should I do to be apt? What should I do to get out there? And so if a lot of education is done, a lot of bringing the teachers involved and showing them the current trends, the new trends, then it's possible. Whether you like it or not, it is there. So we have to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And in the 21st century, who wants to come out needs to be extra. Go the extra mile in your teaching. Go the extra mile and belong to a group. And so I'm not just a teacher in the classroom. I call myself the female teacher beyond the classroom. So I mentioned earlier that there are a lot of social groups that you can join to enhance yourself as a teacher. And so if you think about just your salary, you might not go. But then the benefit outweighs what you give. And so in class, when you're writing your lesson note, you say at the end of the lesson, a learner. And so our focus is that at the end of the summit, a teacher. That is why we said outstanding teacher. Because definitely one teacher is transformed and we are good. So once we are able to touch one, we touch all.